Today, the moon is in Pisces, where we feel everything. Pisces is the great dissolver. It dissolves boundaries. It dissolves the boundaries between you and me, or you and the wider world. And that allows you to feel all the things. So, how do we navigate this experience of connection to everything? I'm Marina Orms here with your Astro Vibe for Friday, May 31st. Pisces is also the sign of dreams and imagination and spirituality. So, as the moon goes through Pisces, it is waning. This is a mature moon. We are coming toward the end of the current moon cycle. So we have this integration energy, this completion energy, kind of that feeling of like it's time to sit on the couch and contemplate where we've been, what it all means, how it informs us, how it shapes who we are going forward. And so as we're feeling things with Pisces, we are connecting to the bigger picture. Yesterday, I was talking about how Pisces can help us open our hearts, and especially with yesterday's last quarter moon, the experience of being challenged to integrate in some way, to implement somehow the things we've been learning, the things we've been processing and digesting. And so now that we're in this last few days of the moon cycle and the moon is moving through Pisces, we are connecting with that bigger picture, with the experience of opening our hearts and feeling the things we need to feel in order to become who we're becoming. So we are in the Taurus moon cycle that began with the Taurus new moon. We're focusing on results. We're focusing on tangible outcomes, things we can feel, see, taste, touch. And as we now are in the integrating part of this moon cycle, we're digesting what we've been discovering about who we are, how we connect to the world, what it looks like, what it feels like, how we want to uh, have a good, healthy relationship with resources, right? The things that keep us going, whether that is money or things of value or the food we eat, the way that we take care of our bodies, the way that we take care of our needs, the physical resources that we need. And how that relationship that we have with the physical world and physical resources is helping us to connect with the way we want things to feel. So the way we want things to feel for our lives, for the world, the way we embody and live our values, the way we want our lives to reflect the experience of having gifts, right? And that's why we've been focusing on a gratitude practice, because gratitude reminds us that we do have good things, and that there's always balance, right? We can certainly think of things that we're unhappy with about the world if we focus on that. But when we focus on the gratitude piece, what we're doing is we're saying, yes, life does have a lot of good things about it. And how can we support and bolster and invest our resources into further developing and helping those good things to grow and thrive? So whether it's in your life or something you want to see in the world, investing your energy, your money, your time, your intention in these positive, happy, good outcomes is it not only is it like a good thing to do, right? Because you're putting in the good energy, hoping to get the good energy back, but also it makes you feel better, right? It makes you feel that sense of connection and like you're involved, you're participating in the experience of shaping the world, or at least setting your intentions to say, this is what I want to create, this is what I want to be part of, and this is how I personally, from my own unique skills and gifts and experiences and talents and abilities, how I can participate and contribute. So with the moon being in Pisces, waning, getting smaller, heading toward that crescent moon, waning crescent moon, we're dissolving, we are letting go, we are perhaps engaging in a process of recognizing the bigger picture and how it impacts us, and how that bigger picture of dreams, of all that we can imagine, how that can infuse our experience of the tangible, and how we put our efforts and our intentions and our resources into the outcomes we want, with bringing in that bigger picture of connection to spiritual truths, spiritual principles, things that have meaning to us and our hearts in that bigger picture. So we can feel things, we can feel, right? And with the boundaries dissolving with the moon in Pisces, we can sometimes it can feel overwhelming, right? It's a lot to feel. We don't know what to do with it. It's like being out in the great ocean of being. It's like, here are all the things, and we can feel all the things, and what do we do with that? So what we do with that is we let go. We allow ourselves to be where we are. We allow the current to carry us where we need to go. And when we can trust ourselves and invest in ourselves and believing in ourselves, then that current will be in alignment with our own truth and where we want to go. So it's this magical relationship, right? This dynamic between us and how we experience the world, and the choices that we have within that, even within the experience of not having choices, right? There's a lot that happens that we don't have control over. And so we get to embrace and send love to the things that we can't control, and support ourselves to invest in the creative powers and possibilities of what we can participate in creating. So, and with, Jupiter and Gemini, we've been talking about this week, we're expanding in terms of what we can think about, our ideas, how we think about things, what we see as possible, and how our experience of processing information and communicating our ideas can support this bigger picture of possibility. So expanding into what we conceive of, what we can conceive of, and who we are. All right, thank you for being here. I'm Marina Orms, and you can learn more about me at astrologyheals.com. I have had some email issues in the last week. I don't know if it has to do with the Mercury-Uranus conjunction or what is going on, but if you sent me an email in the last week or so and I haven't replied, it's probably because I didn't get it. So I do have my contact form on my website fixed now, astrologyheals.com. So if you send me a message at that contact form, I should get it, because now it's going to the email that is sending and receiving. All right. Thank you so much. Thanks for subscribing and for being here and watching and sharing with your friends. All right. I will see you next time. Bye for now.